A poor girl unexpectedly met a wealthy heiress and ended up becoming her stepmother. The heiress always misunderstood, believing that Shibao was involved with her fiancé. On the wedding day, the heiress couldn't hold back her tears and cried in her father's arms. This made Mr. Shio extremely angry. Shibao's disdainful attitude only intensified the conflict. That day, Mr. Shio personally killed the groom. As the man fell from his horse, Shibao witnessed it all and was terrified into illness. For 6 whole months, she woke up from nightmares every night. Staring at her reflection in the mirror, her heart felt numb. A year passed and her health gradually improved. She returned to school, but her relationship with Mr. Shio remained strained. Months later, they met again. He had aged noticeably. Mr. Shio set aside his pride and apologized to her repeatedly. Shibao felt a pang of heartache but chose to avoid him. Then, devastating news came from the hospital. Mr. Shio's eldest daughter had taken her own life. The shock triggered another heart attack for Mr. Shio. Shibao rushed to his side, helplessly calling out to him. In that moment, she forgave everything, fearing she might lose him. Heaven finally took pity on the girl. Mr. Shio's health began to recover. They reconciled and often chatted together on sunny afternoons. Mr. Shio's eyes were always fixed on the girl with the radiant smile. He often wondered how different things might have been if they had met earlier. One day, Shibao received a phone call about one of Mr. Shio's regrets, the unfinished ending of a novel he had been following. Shibao went to great lengths to find the author's descendants. Excitedly, she told Mr. Shio she had a surprise for him. Despite his attempts to dissuade her, she insisted on bringing the surprise back. Little did she know, this trip would become her biggest regret. That evening, she returned happily calling Mr. Shio's name, but there was no response. Mr. Shio had passed away forever. She held his hand, calling out to him again and again, but the man who controlled her yet made her feel secure was gone. She read the story's ending to Mr. Shio, hoping to fulfill his last wish. After his death, Mr. Shio left Shibao an astonishing fortune, but the wealth she once dreamed of brought her little joy. She gave all the money to Seonghui. When Seonghui asked, "This is your home, where will you go?" Shibao replied, "I never really had a home. Mr. Shio was my home. Without him, it's just an empty house."